Hey YouTube. So we are days away from the Wisconsin 9-day gun deer season, and I just got something I want to get off my chest. I want to talk a little bit about trophy hunters and my feelings on it, and how I feel everybody should be when they are hunters, trappers. As you all know, my channel is a outdoors channel. Anything you can do outdoors, whether it be hunting, fishing, making maple syrup, ATV riding, snowmobile riding, anything you can do outdoors. So I've been hunting since September with my son, and a week and a half ago I shot a fork-horned buck. I was proud of it. I'm still proud of it. Couldn't be happier. Now, a lot of people I've been talking with, they tell me that I'm wrong for shooting that buck. Well, you know what? That is the first deer since September that we were able to get close enough within shooting range with a bow. And I was not going to let the opportunity pass again this year because the last 2 years I've fallen into that trap of, well, I can't shoot it, it's not big enough. And I think for the majority of hunters out there that they probably would agree with me that the meat is far tastier than the horns. Yeah, it's nice to have a big rack hanging on the wall, but in the end, what really is it? I feel like people are falling too much into the stereotypes of if it's not a huge buck, you better let it walk. I don't feel a hunter should ever condemn another hunter for the game they pursued and took. I don't see many big deer in our area. Our woods is kind of a little bit weird. We've got a hardwoods area. We have a floating bog for the majority of it, and there's a major highway on the front side of our property with a set of railroad tracks, and on the back of our property is another set of railroad tracks. Now I've seen already where the train cars been dropping corn, and I've been back there in the middle of winter, and there is been dozens and dozens and dozens of deer carcasses getting hit by the trains. I don't believe that trophy bucks necessarily are the only thing out there. I enjoy the meat. I enjoy the venison meat more than the horns. I'll say that flat out right now. But what I enjoy the most is spending time with my son in the woods and being able to share these experiences with him and be able to teach him how to be a hunter. And we've had some discussions about this lately, and I tell him you can't fall trap to what you see on TV, what you see on the hunting channels, because most of that, guys, is I feel on ranches where those deer are fed and given minerals. My area, we can't do anything but put a food plot in and hunt. We're not allowed bait. We're not allowed mineral. We're not allowed a feeder. We are not allowed anything out there. Now that being said, there can be trophy bucks, what people call trophy bucks, in areas like this. I'm going to show you a picture here. This one was shot 1.5 miles to the west of us on the other side of the floating bog. And to this hunter, I say congratulations. This thing is huge. Now, not everybody gets the opportunity like they see on TV to shoot bucks like that every year. I've never seen anything like that in person, and I am almost 40 years old, and I've been out in our woods a lot as a child, and I've never seen anything like that coming in our yard, walking through the woods. I've never seen it anywhere, anything like that anywhere. So, I mean, you should be proud of no matter what you take, guys. I feel like a lot of the older hunters even are starting to walk away from hunting more because the younger ones are putting them down for shooting something that's a little bit smaller than what they would shoot. Well, too bad. If you're happy with it and you want the venison, I say go for it. But that's just my opinion. But I honestly think, guys, that we as hunters should come together and understand that not everybody has the same beliefs with how big of a buck they should take. There are people who are still shooting venison for sustainability. That's their meat for the year. And it doesn't matter if it's a doe, if it's a small buck, if it's a big buck, it's all venison, guys. That's what truly matters. Um, I tell you, I would never trade, or I would never take back any shot that I've taken. In 5 years, I shot a doe my first year with my bow. The second year, I shot a what's called a basket rack 9-pointer. It's a neat rack. He's got a double brow tine. It's a neat looking rack. I think it's cool. Then this year, like I said, I shot a fork buck, and I couldn't be prouder. I've had a lot of people put me down over it, but you know what? I say I'm gonna hang that rack on my wall, and I'm gonna be proud of it as I can be, because I am. Because I took the time to go out, get that buck, clean it. I brought it home, deboned it, and it's all in the freezer right now, cut up. It'll be great when we cook it up and have it for a meal. The better thing yet is I got to share the experience with my son. Those are the things that are important in hunting, is who you're sharing the time with. And it doesn't matter if you're seeing trophy animals, as people call them. If you see does playing out on the field, or you see some bucks out there sparring a little bit, or you see some turkeys come wandering through, even watching the squirrels, nothing could be better. I mean, that's nature, guys. That's what you should be enjoying out there. You shouldn't be out there stressing over shooting the biggest buck in the woods and outdoing the next guy. I'm going to wrap this up here, guys, with just telling all my Wisconsin hunters out there, good luck this weekend. Go for whatever you want. If you like it, if you want the venison, take it. Don't let anybody put you down over it. Let's be safe out there. And anybody watching anywhere else around the world, I hope your hunting is successful. And congratulations to everybody that takes what they want, as long as they're using it. Leave me a comment, guys. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you next time.